Hey everyone, it's Kevin and Kimberly from Our Way Out, and we are finally back with you. I know we've been gone for a while, but we had a little bit of stuff come crashing down in our lives, which we'll tell you a little bit. Daisy says hello. We'll tell you a little bit more about that later, but it just caused a lot of stress and things we had to deal with personally and with a business that we own. But we're back with you, and we hope to be back with you more often now. We want to touch base with you and let you know what's going on and let you see an update of the animals. So come along with us. So here's the donkeys. It's Daisy, Spice. She's the one that we had that had gotten lost, and we had to go find her and got her later. Short Stack and Precious. And over there's our llama. He's grown up some. He's still pretty small, but he was a baby when we got him from the auction. We no longer have alpacas. We had one of them, or two of them passed away in a storm, and it just wasn't working out for us, so we felt it was time to move on to something else.
These are doing pretty good though.
Yeah. Spice, she's really friendly unless there's feed around. If there's feed involved, she gets kind of mean. She'll kick at the other ones and sometimes try to kick at you if you get between her and her feed.
That's the name Spice.
But that's all of these. They're all doing well. Now we're going to take you and let you see the goats.
That's on.
Huh?
That's on.
I know. I wasn't going to touch it.
Sure.
There's one of our little girl goats. One addition that we've gotten since we saw y'all last is this black Billy right here. The girls named him Duncan. We realized that none of our other Billies were going to get tall enough to do any good with our other 3 original goats. So we picked up Duncan, and he's made friends with all of them so far. So hopefully in a few months we'll be having some babies to share with y'all. Here's 3 of the boys we got from the, or 2 of the 3 boys that we got from the auction. They always get out of the fence. We put a new charger on this fence, but I don't think it's working very well because you can grab it and you can feel a little bit of a tingle sometimes, but not much. I don't know if it's a faulty charger or if something's loose in there or what, but we got to try to figure that out because they're constantly getting out.
Yeah, you little troublemakers. Yeah, I'm talking about you. I am talking about you.
Moving right along. Here's the emus. They're really dusty right now, they're a little muddy because since it's been so hot here, we have been spraying water on them and also letting their water buckets overfill to make a little mud hole from splash around in, and they have been taking advantage of it. But they're all doing well.
Hey guys. Yeah.
There's our 2 blondes right there, and then Zippy, of course.
Zippy, put your head back there. What are we doing?
Was it Sunrise and Moonrise? Is that the 2 blondes? Yeah.
Yeah.
The girls are at their Momo and Granddad's house right now. They'll be back later. I don't know if they're going to make it for this video or not, but if not, I'm sure they will be in the next one. But they're doing well as also.
Anything to say, guys?
Now we're going to move around to the back and show you what all we've got back there. Oh, yep, I forgot. Sheepy.
There's Rascal.
And Rascal.
Come here.
We've got all this goat weed out here. Since where we live, it was all pasture before. Anytime you don't mow, all these weeds come up. We've got to get them under control. It's crazy. It's called goat weed, but the goats won't eat it. But these are full of it. We're going to get it mowed down, though, so they'll have something better. But right now, it provides them with some shade and stuff so that they're not just out in the sun, and they don't have to stay in their shelter to get out of the sun. Okay, here's our ducks. We put another shade cloth over theirs, too, to give them some more. There's our blonde male emu. He's still kind of small for the other pen. He gets out if we put him in there, and so this pen has chicken wire on it, and so that helps keep him in. That is the turkey that, oh yeah, there's the turkey that the girls hatched out from the walkers, and the white duck And the two at the back that are runner ducks, not the brown and white one, but the other two, are also eggs that were hatched out from the walkers. They're all doing well. Right there, those 3 ducks right there. And then the chickens on the outside pen, those 3 chickens are also eggs we hatched out from them. Like the girls did, they kind of come and go as they please. This pen and the chicken pen, we move around some. They need to be moved. We haven't, as hot as it's been, and since we had to stretch out the shade cloth, we didn't move it as quick as we normally would have, but we just kind of rotate them around and let them take out the fresh grass, and plus they fertilize it too as they go. Here's our chickens and turkeys.
And guineas.
And guineas. The guineas we got from Tractor Supply or Atwoods? Atwoods. And...
There he is.
Huh?
He's so pretty.
And then the taller turkeys we got locally from some people who raised them, I don't know, about 20 minutes from us. But they've grown up a lot. They were just little bitty whenever we got them. That's a pretty rooster.
Mm-hmm. He's really grown up a lot.
Yeah. And that's our chickens. They use that old doghouse to lay their eggs in.
They just kind of claimed it.
Yeah, it wasn't initially when I was in the other pen, it wasn't in there for that purpose, but they started using it, so it's worked out. So we just keep shavings in it and let them use it as a nesting box. What are you doing?
They are very people friendly.
Yeah, we can't come outside without them coming running.
And she is too. That
Yeah.
chicken. I don't know what it is about that particular chicken, but she likes to follow very closely. I saw a really pretty, that chicken over there, that black one with the gray head,
I can't see.
just past this gray one.
Oh, yeah.
Like she's got a solid black. She's solid
Over
black
there.
and gray. From beak to
What are
feet.
you doing?
I know you're not hungry because we just fed you.
Yeah, these were unsexed whenever we got them, so we've got a few toms. I don't know. One of them maybe Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Probably not. The girls probably wouldn't allow that.
Never know though.
There's the chickens. Go over here to the pigs. We're fixing to move them to a new spot also because where they're at, it's just a big muddy paddock, but we've kept it extra wet because of the high heat that we've had, and it's worked out for them, and so we've kind of delayed moving it until that heat subsides, and then we're going to move them down to a grassy area down by the high tunnel. They're over here eating though. They're getting pretty big. One addition that we have is we bought a boar because out of the 3 that we have, or the 4 that we had before, we had 1 gilt and 2 barrows. The barrows were to butcher, and so we needed an unrelated boar for her, and we got one of those from somebody we know locally. But there's the pigs. Like I said, they have gotten big, and this feeder has been a lifesaver many a time. The only thing, we had to stabilize it because when it gets low, they're bad about knocking it over. And they still will sometimes, but for the most part, as long as you keep it full and it has enough weight in it, we haven't had any troubles. But it won't be, we're just waiting on our processing date for them, and then they will make some delicious meats.
What you doing, Gladys? I've gotten so friendly.
Yeah.
Took forever.
We already come out and took care of them this morning and a little bit ago too, so part of them's already bedded down. Come on. Is he coming?
No, turned his head away from
Oh. Yeah, they're full, and it's starting to cool down. It's getting a little later, so I guess they're not coming out tonight. Y'all have to catch them next time.
And he literally just turned his head away from me.
The other thing we've been working on are rabbit cages. I may do a how-to video of how we are making those, but it's come along pretty nicely. It was a lot cheaper to make them than try to buy cages, and so that's what we're working on. Currently the rabbits are in tractors, but in this heat we realize that may not be the best idea because they can get more airflow if they're in a cage, and plus just doing a lot of research, sometimes it's a little healthier for them. So we're going to probably try it. I don't know if we'll keep them in cages or just use that for our breeding program and things like that, but it's something we're going to try and see. So we're working on that, but like I said, there may be a future video on that, but I don't know yet. I'm still getting the hang of it, but they're starting to come along pretty good. I'm working on my third one. I still have to do the finishing touches on some. Like this one, I've got the door already cut out, but I'm putting on the bottom side, I'm putting smaller wire. It's similar to what they call baby saver. It's so baby rabbits, whenever they're born, can't fall out of the wire or out of the cage. And so I'm working on putting that on. I've got two sides on. I've got to cut some more to go on the other side, but we're going to try that. But we're going to wait, and we'll let the girls show you all the rabbits and also the kittens, because that's kind of their thing. And so you'll probably be able to see those next time, but I don't want to do that and upset the girls, because they would be mad if they did not get to be involved. So there's an update of how the animals are and what's been going on the farm. We're fixing to show y'all a few pictures of what all has been going on since we've been on last. Like I said, stick around to the end and you'll see a picture of what came crashing into our lives, but we will explain more about that on the next video, because it's been a headache that we've been dealing with for almost a month now, and it's probably still a couple months in the making, but it's taken up a lot of our time, and I think when you see the picture you'll understand, but if not, then the next video you'll really understand. But here's what we had going on, or what we've been doing, and we'll catch you next time on our way out. Bye.
Bye.